Well, folks, it seems Elon Musk is at it again. This time, he's turned his attention to the federal government, and as you might expect, things got a little chaotic. Picture this. You're a federal employee, enjoying your weekend, maybe you're walking your dog, catching a movie, or desperately trying to forget you have work on Monday. Then, bam, an email pops up from the Office of Personnel Management. The sender? None other than Elon Musk, our very own Department of Government Efficiency czar. The message? Simple. Prove you're actually working or you're fired. That's right. Musk gave federal employees a 48-hour deadline to document their weekly tasks. Failure to comply? Consider it a resignation. Needless to say, the news hit the federal workforce harder than a SpaceX rocket launch. Monday morning water cooler talk was a bit more, shall we say, stressed than usual. It seems even government employees aren't safe from the whims of Elon Musk. Buckle up, folks, it's going to be a bumpy ride. So what exactly did Musk want from these hard-working public servants? It was simple, really. He demanded a detailed report of their weekly activities. Think bullet points, folks. Lots and lots of bullet points. The deadline? 11:59 p.m. on Monday, of course, because nothing screams efficient government like a last-minute scramble on a Sunday night. Musk, known for his move fast and break things mentality at Tesla and Twitter, apparently decided the federal government needed a dose of his unique management style. One can only imagine the scenes that unfolded in homes across the country. Did they spend their weekends brushing up on their bullet-pointing skills? Did they frantically search for that long-lost spreadsheet outlining their daily coffee breaks? We may never know. But one thing's for sure, it made for one unforgettable weekend in the annals of federal bureaucracy. As you can imagine, the reaction from federal agencies was about as coordinated as a herd of cats trying to play chess. Some, like the Cybersecurity and Infrastructure Security Agency, fell in line, urging employees to comply with Musk's demands. Others, like the FBI, took a more cautious approach, advising their staff to hold off until they received further guidance. And then there was the Department of Defense. One division, known for its top-secret operations, told employees to ignore the email altogether, because nothing says we take national security seriously like a good old-fashioned email blackout. The confusion was, to put it mildly, widespread. It seemed even the government wasn't quite sure who was in charge anymore. Was it Musk, with his bold ultimatums and Twitter-fueled management style? Or was it, the actual elected officials? Stay tuned, folks, this bureaucratic roller coaster is just getting started. Section 4, Legal Experts Cry Foul. Is this even legal? Now you might be thinking, hold on a minute. Can Elon Musk actually fire federal employees for not sending an email? Well, that's a great question. And the answer, like most things in government, is a resounding maybe. Legal experts were quick to point out that the Office of Personnel Management might not actually have the authority to fire employees from other agencies. Plus, many federal workers have civil service protections. Basically, they can't be fired just because someone decided they don't like the cut of their jib, or the length of their bullet points. Labor unions weren't too thrilled either, with groups like the American Federation of Government Employees, or AFGE, threatening lawsuits faster than you can say unfair labor practice. Even judges got in on the action, with Judge Tanya Chutkan criticizing the Department of Government Efficiency's actions as unpredictable and unregulated. Ouch! It seems even the legal system wasn't quite sure what to make of Musk's latest move. Section 5. Trump's shrinking government. A pattern emerges. Now let's zoom out for a second and look at the bigger picture. Musk's ultimatum didn't exactly come out of nowhere. It all went down during the Trump administration, which, shall we say, had a bit of a reputation for shaking things up. Remember those promises to drain the swamp and run government like a business? Well, it seems Musk took those words to heart. His demands for proof of productivity aligned perfectly with the Trump administration's efforts to reduce the size and scope of the federal workforce. Coincidence? We think not. It's almost as if Musk was brought in to do the dirty work, using his Silicon Valley swagger to push through policies that would have made even the most seasoned bureaucrat blush. Section 6. Public outrage, from protests to tweets. So how did the public react to all this government drama? Well, let's just say they weren't exactly thrilled. Social media exploded with outrage, with hashtags like #MuskMeltdown and #SaveOurServices trending faster than you could say government shutdown. Protests erupted across the country, with federal employees and their supporters taking to the streets to voice their displeasure. And who could blame them? Being told to justify your existence via email on a Sunday night isn't exactly anyone's idea of a good time. Even late-night comedians couldn't resist poking fun at the situation. Jokes about Musk turning the White House into a "we work for bureaucrats" and renaming the Department of Education the School of Hard Knocks were all the rage. It seems everyone had something to say about Musk's grand government experiment.